Today, our next guest is reality TV's reformed wild child.
2011 gave us two mega cultural moments. The LMFAO song Party Rock Anthem and the MTV smash hit series Geordie Shore.
We need to prepare ourselves, get our eyelashes on, hair extensions in, fake tan on, look the bomb.
Obviously, when you're Geordie and you're getting ready, you do put a lot of effort in. So for me, that is getting a shower, that is getting tan, that is putting bronzer on.
The Wild series was 90% partying and 10% expanding our vocabularies with words like worldie, howie, and of course, pied.
I've just been pied in Newcastle, Australia.
Charlotte Crosby is one of the show's biggest breakouts, going on to The Masked Singer, I'm a Celeb, and her very own show, Charlotte in Sunderland.
I feel so overwhelmed. I could be sick. I think you could be sick because you're pregnant as well.
Now we're getting our very own Aussie Shore, and who better to be the house boss than Charlotte herself?
Please welcome Charlotte Crosby. Charlotte, great to see you. Geordie Shore, look at that. She's already getting wild. Geordie Shore was pretty wild, but Aussie Shore is going to be set in Cairns. You know how loose it gets up in far north Queensland, right?
Listen, I've been to North Queensland quite a few times for PAs, but we're talking like 6-7 years ago. Like, a lot has changed. The crazy back then is nothing compared to crazy right now. This generation is wild. Ooh. Listen, this is coming from me. I was on Geordie Shore. Everyone thinks that was the wildest TV show on TV. Geordie Shore has nothing on Aussie Shore. There are times I have been filming with the cast, and for about 2 hours afterwards, I've spent the whole night texting Holly, Sophie, Jay, James, saying, did we do this? Like, I can't remember ever being this wild. And we're all just like, no, we wouldn't have dared do that.
Charlotte, well, let's talk about your time on Geordie Shore. For those who don't know about it, 10 singles, partying up a storm. You're getting ready to go out, you go out. It's just so much partying. How did you survive all these seasons of the show?
Well, there was only 8 of us. There was never 10.
Oh.
So there was only 8 singles. But don't worry, that was a minor error, and I'll let you off with that.
I think I was putting myself in the show.
No, we survived because we were young. That's all we knew. Like, that's all you want to do at that age. Like, we were like 20, 21. I was only 19 when I went in there, and that's all we were doing, so it's all we knew.
What was your Geordie hangover cure? Like, for me, it's a Gatorade before bed, Lucozade in the morning. We know this is science. But what's it like in the Northern Hemisphere?
Oh, I didn't get a hangover.
Oh,
like, I didn't ever get one. Hangovers weren't a thing. Like, I would wake up, I'd be the first one awake in the morning, like 7-ish, and I'd be taken straight into green screen because I was the only one who could film. Because I was fine. I was actually amazing on a hangover.
What about now? Do you get hangovers?
I don't know whether that made us like a functioning alcoholic.
No way. Fun.
Oh, no, I do. I get them now. I get the worst ones now. I hate it.
Charlotte, you have gone full circle. Now you're stepping into the role of house boss. So, what are your house rules?
I've only really told them one rule, because when I walked into the house for the first time, it was absolutely disgusting. There was food up the walls. Oh. There was like, I'm actually in one of the rooms right now, and it's awful. Oh. It's absolutely awful. Like, I don't know what that is in the shower. I don't even want to know what that is in the shower. So yeah, listen, it's a mess. So my only rule is just keep the house tidy.
I have to say, I think the bit of Geordie Shore that really jumps out to me is the linguistic study, and the Geordie slang, I think, is just wonderful. Is there any Geordie slang you would like the Aussies to learn?
We used to say, right, tashing on for kissing with tongues, right? And they say passion. I'm sure they say passion, don't they? Which is very similar. It's very similar. We called I can't remember what we used to call a hot tub, but they call a hot tub a sex bath.
Oh.
I think that's just that house.
That's like not a full name. That's just like literal meaning as well.
Don't ask that if you're checking into the Hyatt or something. Do you guys have a sex bath? They're going to stare at you. It's called a spa.
Yeah, right, OK, obviously that's just their slang then.
Do you still say we're going to get more? Because Waleed says that.
Oh yeah, we always say that.
Yeah.
We always say that. We still say that to this day. So like if you were really, really drunk, we'll say, oh God, I was mortal last night.
Aussie Shore is coming soon to Paramount Plus. Would you please thank Charlotte Crosby?
I found that interview uncanny because it was just like looking into a mirror,
Yes,
wasn't it?
exactly. God, both of you. That's saying.
Found your people.
Yeah, well.